and we are going to move on to our next wonderful, wonderful lady. Where is she? There she is. There's Kate. Yay. So Kate is, oh, well, I'm just going to let Kate tell you about her wonderful self.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound great,
Okay,
Kate. Looks
great.
beautiful
Okay.
too.
Well, first of all, I want to say, oh my gosh, I feel so blessed to just, I wasn't able to be here earlier, but I just sat in on a little bit of Heidi's and Sunday's and yours, Monica, and what beautiful women. You know, really, and all of us really talking the same language about, you know, healing the spirit of the individual and really hopefully of the world. So glad to be here. But so my name is Kate Schultz, and I'm a teacher and a life coach. My life coaching website is katecare.com. It's CATECARE.com. But I'm also an author, and I'm here today to highlight my most recent book, which just came out last month in March of 2020. And I, you know, when I realized after over 2 years that it was going to finally be ready to go public, full scale public in March, and then this crisis happened, I thought, oh my gosh, you know, really, is this a good time? And then I thought, but it so much is a good time, because this book is exactly what a lot of us are talking about, Monica and Sunday, and about how, you know, really this hard stop on our reality, this like getting off the hamster wheel, is giving us an opportunity to sort of reinvent ourselves and to maybe start to live our best lives, and maybe by extension start to make the world better, you know, and start to heal the spirit of the world, and, you know, of the people of the world, of the earth itself, you know, and maybe make our future better. So I'm hoping that that's where the direction we're heading. So I think that this book actually landed at exactly the right time.
You bet.
So it's called Soul Primer, Building Blocks of the Soul. And it is basically, I'm going to tell you a little bit about actually how it came to be. So first of all, out of my life coaching, I would have people come to me, clients come, and they would have issues and problems that they wanted help with. And, you know, I'm able to give people quick fixes, which is what most people want. You know, you want a quick fix to fix a problem in their relationship or with their kids or whatever. But invariably, I would see that there was a lack of certain skills that they weren't practicing. Like, for example, they weren't practicing perhaps being present. And, you know, I read somewhere once that most women who leave men, leave their mates, leave because of a lack of presence, because that person's not there for them. You know, so that's a big and important thing. Or maybe they weren't practicing gratitude, or they weren't practicing fearlessness, or they weren't practicing empathy. And I thought, geez, I could write a whole ABC book on all the skills that a person needs to have as a baseline to live a trouble-free life. And so basically that's what I did. Now, people way smarter than me have written whole books about everything that I wrote in here in this book that's not that thick. But I would assign those types of books to my clients, and they invariably they'd come back and go, well, you know, I read a chapter or a little bit of it, or, you know, they didn't seem to have the time to read 90,000 word books on empathy, you know. So, so anyway, so I thought, how can I make it as easy and accessible as possible? And so I wrote this. It's an ABC book for adults, but it's great for kids too. I have a number of readers who have told me that they're working through it with their children, their teenage sons, or one guy said he's working through it with his 6-year-old daughter, you know, which is a beautiful thing. I would love 6-year-olds to be learning empathy, you know, right? So, so anyway, so ABC book for adults, it's for each of the letters of the alphabet, for the 26 letters, there is a concept assigned to it that is a basic skill that we need to practice. So for example, E is for empathy. You can see that. E is for, hold it this way. There we go.
Oh.
I'm trying to get my.
That looks great. Yeah.
Anyway, so, but the beautiful thing is, I mean, empathy is a really big concept, but my back hurts down. I distilled it down to 1 page of text. So there's 1 page of text to read per week. I mean, anybody has time to read 1 page of text per week. And then there's an exercise at the bottom, this side, at the bottom, and you practice that exercise for a week. So it's a way to like heighten your awareness and just enhance your ability to practice this concept. And then there's also when you start the week, there's an affirmation that you read and that you can reread to yourself every day. It's that easy. You read the page of text, you practice the exercise every day, and then as you move on, you read this ongoing goal that helps you become aware of incorporating it into the rest of your life as you go forward. And then the next week you practice the next letter, which in this case, F is for fearlessness. Because so many people I work with have fears. I mean, I think we all have fears right now. And how do you deal with those fears, right? G is for gratitude. Gratitude is such an important skill to get by in life. And the artwork, which makes this book so beautiful and luscious, I commissioned 3 different local artists to do it. So Jack Gunter, maybe some of you know from Camino Island, and Susan Cohen Thompson, and then Judith Shaw, who's out of Albuquerque. But,
all amazing artists. I've met all of them through Arts Council and different things. That's so awesome, Kate.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So Judith, if you know Judith, she painted the cover for me based on a dream and a vision that I had that were sort of had those elements. So it's a different story. But so anyway, my goal really has been always, like many of you women, I've got a heart for helping the spirit of the individual. And so my goal in writing this book was to help people live trouble-free lives. But I do think that by extension, it's going to help our world. And the thing is, I talk with people about, the situation of our world, and they go, well, how is it ever going to change? And it seems hopeless. It seems like it's just too much. How are we ever going to get there? But I believe that the only way to a transformed world is by a sea swell of transformed individuals. So one by one, we have to start making our way into a better way of living so that we can change our world.
Beautifully worded. Ooh.
So anyway, so that's my goal. So as of March, these books are available on Amazon, and I have a hardcover, which is $39, but everything today, if you buy directly from me, is 20% off. So the hardcover is beautiful. I mean, it's like I have to read some of these quotes that are on Amazon. I put it up as a beta copy on Amazon a couple months ago to get reviews, which is what you have to do. And these are people that I don't know. I didn't pay anybody for reviews. One person said, this book is a perfect gift to yourself. Another one says, what a fantastic find. This is not a book that you read once and put away on the bookshelf. This is an easy, useful guide to learn how to be truly happy. Another one says, absolutely beautiful. The hardcover edition is a work of art you can set on your coffee table and refer to every day for positive reflection. So it really is, it's meant to be a book that you don't read and put away. It's meant to be a book that goes on and you can use for the rest of your life. Or I love the idea of sharing it forward. So in the back of my book, I put a page of Soul Primer where you can put your name and a comment and then share it with someone. But share it. Let's share the love. Give it away. Give it away. One gal said, this should be taught in grade school, and really when you think about it, we teach our kids math and reading and writing, but we don't teach them the skills to get by in life. This is the stuff that they need to be learning. Another person said it should be assigned reading in prisons. Can you imagine?
Ooh.
Can you imagine a bunch of prisoners sitting around going, how did you practice empathy today? I love that idea. I love it.
That's
my
awesome.
favorite one, when I saw this, I was, oh my gosh, who are you? I love you. This should be required reading for all human beings.
Yeah.
And, as an author, some of you are authors and we're supposed to define our audience. It's children or women over 50 or whatever it is, but this is a book for everybody. And so my goal is to get into as many hands as possible. And I want to make it as cheaply as possible. So today, 20% off everything. So we've got the hardcover, which is $39. It's going to be, you know what? I actually created, let me see if I can do this. Full screen and, oh, there it is. No, I need to go to share. be patient with me as I'm figuring this out. Share screen. Oh, I can't share screen, Monica. Is that right?
Oh, I can give you, let me give you the controls right now. I'm sorry. Make co-host, and that'll allow you to share screen. There we go.
Okay, let me try it again. Oh, good. Because I took, because there's, anyway, so let's see here. Oh, good. Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the hardcover is $32 instead of $39. With the matching journal, and this is not available on Amazon, but I have a matching journal that I made for it, because in each of the weeks, as you practice these wonderful soul skills, I suggest that you write down your experiences. So you have this wonderful little keepsake, really, of this growth. And by the way, I mean, I feel comfortable. Most people don't like to guarantee. I feel comfortable. I can guarantee that if you work through this book for 6 months, 26 weeks is 6 months. If you work through this book for 6 months, you will have a significantly improved life, if not a completely transformed life. Seriously.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Do your homework. Yeah.
So the hardcover, then the soft cover, I didn't know about this, but the paperback actually is beautiful, also beautiful imagery and beautiful full color, but it's soft and pliable. And it is $29 on Amazon, so it's $24 today. With the matching journal, it's $31. And then a digital download on Amazon is $9.99, $10, half the price. It's $5 if you buy it from me. Plus that, I'm throwing in the tax, and I'm throwing in the shipping, and I will sign it personally to whoever you want. If it's for your mom, I'll sign it to your mom, Rita, or whoever it is. My mom's Rita.
Oh, how beautiful.
And so then this thing, and people might go, what? So orders of 3 or more books get the digital for free. And orders of 5 or more books get the digital and the matching journals for free. So 5 matching journals. So basically, people go, I'm sure you're wondering, why would I want to buy 5 books? But the funny thing about this book is I'll have people buy one, and then they come back and go, I want to buy 3 more. I'm going to buy 5. I have a lady just a couple weeks ago said, I'm going to buy 5 more. I'm like, really? And she goes, yeah, because I'm giving it to my mom and all my sisters, and we're going to go through it together. You know, and oh my gosh, I love that. In fact, I actually just started, I had a bunch of local people that had bought the book, and they said, wait, will you lead a group for us to go through it together? So we just started it last week. So we did A is for abundance, and we talked about our experience with abundance, or when we meet on Tuesday, we'll talk about our experience with abundance. And then we'll move on to B, which is for beauty, which is not about being beautiful. It's about seeing the beauty in everyone you meet, everyone you encounter. And so anyway, so it really lends itself to like doing it as a group with your girlfriends, with your sisters, you know, with kids, whatever.
Oh, now, Kate, we have, in order to get the discounted price, we have some comments on here. Love the back page. I'll read these to you. Today, 20% off. Love the back page. Lisa says, I'll be the librarian at our school next year, and I would love this for the students.
Nice. Yeah.
Gretchen says, Kate, where on your site is the book? So is the book on your website as well?
Yes, and I'm gonna, let me see if I can do this now. Well, if I just change, it should work. So, okay, so first of all, I want to say that I will honor that discount through the end of the day tomorrow. So for the rest of the weekend through Sunday.
That's
beautiful. So there's a couple ways that I take money, but you can just go to my website, which is kateschultzauthor.com, to learn more about it, because there's a whole bunch more about the book. There's also links, but those links will take you to Amazon, which doesn't have
okay, so is that link on the website? Let me put it in the chat here as well. Kate?
But you know, if you want to order it with the discount, you should email me. And I'm sorry, I obviously I didn't put it on there, but I wrote it down. Let me see here. So
okay.
So can you see this?
No.
No.
Okay, so I'll put it in here, or would you rather I just
there?
Can you?
Kate J. Schultz. So it's just my name, Kate J. Schultz @gmail.com. And I don't know if that's on my website, but you can, on my website, you can fill out a form to email me, but just email me directly and say, hey, I saw your presentation. I'd like to get a book or 2 or 3 or whatever. And I'll honor that, you know, that discount that we talked about today, as long as it's by the end of the day tomorrow. And I'll do my best to see. The thing is, I'm going to need to know your shipping information, and I also need to know who you want me to sign the book.
Yeah.
Right? So I have to gather some information from you.
Perfect.
Yeah, or you can go on to, if you just say, I'm gonna buy one right now, you can go on to PayPal or Zelle or Venmo and buy one and then send me the information. But yeah, so that's it. And I hope that really it's gotten such a positive response. And so I hope that you will find it a blessing, those of you who buy it.
Kate, you are a blessing. I am
Oh,
so grateful that you are here today. You are just moving such good in the world, and I'm just so grateful that I've met you. Thank you
well,
for that, and for following through on this book,
yeah.
and for making it happen, and helping other artists as well.
Yeah, that was important to me. It's important to recognize the creatives in our world. And I mean, everybody here is really in that category,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
again, that's kind of, I think, the way our world is going, where we're supporting I mean, I hope, where we're supporting each other and we're living a full and trouble-free lives and sharing the goodness of that with each other.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, yay.
And by the
Oh,
way,
I'm just
I am,
losing myself.
so that's
Yeah.
my giveaway too, which I don't know if you're doing it this
Oh, yeah. So,
So
so
it's a book and the matching journal, and throw in the digital version too for whoever. So it's a $50 value.
that's
60 really,
terrific.
but
So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's do your giveaway. Thank you for that very generous donation. Okay, I'm gonna let's. Oh, you know what? Okay, Kate, I know what I'm gonna do right now. Okay,
okay,
go ahead and turn your head to the right.
to the
I
right.
know this sounds odd. Now
This
just say
right?
a number. Say a number between 1 and 19.
14.
Perfect. I just want everyone to know that you're not looking or choosing. But
Yeah,
you couldn't. I doubt you could count that fast anyway. But
no, I can't
we
even
want.
see I can't see. I don't even have the chat on, so I don't know.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. It says, Mama guessed.
Mama. It's not my
I
mama.
I love that. Whose mama is Mama guessed? We're going to have to wait for Mama guessed to type in the chat. Now, anyone could type it. It's me.
Yeah,
But we'll see
right.
your name in there.
I have to
So,
say,
Mama
I mean,
guessed, who are you?
every mother is going to love this book. But anyway, if I just want to say, because I know I have to go off here, but if somebody wants to take a screenshot of that,
Good idea.
or a screenshot of this, that's what I do. I just use my camera and take a picture.
Oh, screenshot is just so wonderful, isn't it?
Because I know that. So anyway, it's not that hard. But, I hope I hear from you guys, and let's spread the love forward, hey?
So thank you, Kate. I'm going to go down here, and since I'm not hearing anything in the thread from Mama Guest, and no one's reached out to say who that is,
I'll say another number.
I'm going to go to the next one.
Can I say another number? Oh.
Yeah, say another number. Perfect.
Okay, it's got to be 11, because that's my favorite
11, number. Absolutely. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that's Jackie Mead. So Jackie Mead, if you could go ahead and put your email in the chat, either privately to Kate or put it in, so Jackie put it in here. There she is. Okay, Jackie, go ahead, and if you could type there, we got it. Oh, it's Jackie. So perfect. Okay, so we'll give you guys in touch, and this will be saved with the whole text chat thread will be saved. So thank you, Kate, so very much. You're awesome.
Thank you for the good work you're doing. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.